Hi there. More about what is yourself, definition of yourself, specifically freedom of mind. To be free of thoughts is to be free, to free yourself, to free your mind. Such a simple thing. If we only understood it and applied and put it into practice, we would actually be able to free ourselves from this trap that is so-called life, that we consider life. We would absolutely free ourselves from this wheel of life and death. This trap in this body-mind, we are absolutely trapped in this illusionary world that we experience as real. Absolutely real, but it's an illusion. But because we don't know it, we're just ignorant. We keep being trapped. And the only thing that stands between the trap and the freedom is the thoughts. So if you can be free of thoughts, if you can experience the freedom of mind, this will bring you the freedom of life. You will free yourself from being caught in this illusory physical reality that is a dream. The same that is a dream when you sleep, the same it is a dream when you daydream, when you are sort of in your vivid imagination, or the same as it is a dream in your wakeful state. It is a dream. All the forms. Doesn't matter whether they are gods or devils or any creatures living in any of the worlds that we know or don't know of, are the product of the mind, one mind. And this mind, this one mind, is completely empty, completely vibrant, completely alive, and completely self-aware, and totally all-knowing. It's in all of us, without difference. But it is beyond the mental concepts. It is beyond the thoughts. So if we can just stop engaging with the thoughts. This is the only thing we need to do. Stop engaging with the thoughts. It's not as simple as it sounds, but in the end of the day, it is all there is. Go beyond the mental concepts. And you do it just by starting with the silence, with the complete rest. Rest the mind. When you rest your mind, when you don't engage with the thoughts, when you rest your mind, you experience your mind in its natural state, calm and still, lucid and self-aware. There is this self-awareness that's always there, that's always present, but because we latch onto the thoughts, we engage with the thoughts, we lose it. We lose ourselves. We are often away in this merry-go-round of thoughts, of illusions, on and on and on and on and on. It never stops unless we disengage from the thoughts. We stop engaging with the thoughts. We rest as a pure mind. Self-aware all the time. Thoughts come and go, thoughts form and thoughts dissolve. They always dissolve just when you meet them from inside the mind, from the silence, from the stillness, from the calmness, from the self-awareness. If you meet them straight on when they rise from there, they will dissolve. They will not bother you. You will not entangle with them. You will not get lost in them. You will stay present. You have to maintain this presence at all times. Don't lose your presence. Don't lose your self-awareness. Because the mind, the pure mind as it is, the one mind, is always self-aware, is always present, is always all-knowing, and is always beyond the mental concepts, beyond the thoughts. And we get there through just complete rest. Completely rest the mind. Completely. You start by doing it in sort of a seclusion, with closing your eyes, with cutting off all the disturbances, going into the silence, and just resting the mind. And not engaging with the thoughts. When the thought arises, you just meet it straight away from where you are, straight on. And it will dissolve. Just don't form any concepts. Don't engage with anything. Just observe. And meet every thought as it arises from where you are, from inside the mind. And it will dissolve by itself. It's a natural process. And stay present, stay aware of this presence, stay present at all times. Once you lose yourself in thoughts, you completely lose it. You lose yourself, you go on this entrapment, entanglement inside this illusory world and worlds and forms that are just really empty. But you don't know that. You lose the knowing, you lose the presence, you lose the self-awareness just like that, by just engaging with the thought. So just stay present. Even if you lose yourself and engage with the thought, go back to being present, acknowledge what happened. And go back into the rest of the mind, into the pure mind. Just rest there. Step straight into the thought as it rises, and it will dissolve. And you will say for yourself that everything is empty. That everything is just perfect as is. And that all these actions and worlds and things that surround us, that everything is just really a dream. And we can enjoy this dream when we don't take it seriously. We can enjoy this dream when we know it's a dream. We can enjoy this dream when we know that it is not what is. That what is the mind, one mind. And just connecting with that, maintaining this presence inside the mind, the pure mind, will liberate us from the wheel of life and death, from all the rebirths, from all the deaths, from all the entanglement in all the entrapments, in illusions. It will liberate us totally. Just practice being free of thoughts. Practice the freedom of mind. And this will bring you the freedom of life. Free your mind from thoughts. You cannot stop them. They happen automatically. They rise and dissolve naturally all the time, all the time. You cannot stop them, you cannot change them, you cannot, do not struggle with them, do not do anything to them. Just rest inside the pure mind. When they arise, you just acknowledge that they arise and they will dissolve on their own. It's a natural process. But do not do anything to them. Do not take any action whatsoever. Nothing, just rest. It is nothing more worth doing once we are lucky to be born in a human form than resting in the pure mind and going beyond the entrapment, beyond the entanglement with the illusions. Be completely liberated. Take care.